my wife said she wanted a break after 7 years together. Then I found out she was falling for some guy online, and now I am done fighting for this marriage. I am 28, my wife is 27, and we have been together for 7 years, married almost 2, got a beautiful 1-year-old daughter. I thought we had it all figured out, perfect little family. I work my tail off, 10 to 12 hours a day, sole provider, making sure the bills are paid, food is on the table, and she gets to stay home with our kid. It is not easy, but I figure we were solid. Then out of nowhere, she sits me down and says she want a break. Like what? It hit me out of left field, and I was lost trying to figure out what went wrong. She tells me she needs space to think, to find herself again, says she does not know who she is anymore since becoming a mom. I get that having a kid flips everything upside down. I totally do. She says I have not been meeting her needs, that she does not love me anymore, does not feel happy with me, that I am not her safe space. That stings. I've been busting but to provide, to give her and our daughter everything, coming home after long shift to take over kid duty so she can have a break, do whatever she wants. I know being a stay-at-home mom is tough, so I try to make sure she has time to herself. Thought I was doing right by her. She mentions our setup is not even joint, no house, just an apartment we rent, and I guess that is part of it too. Then there is this new thing. Lately she's been glued to this online video game, chatting with a new friend group. Started a while back, way before this break talk. I noticed she was talking to this one guy a ton, like all day, sometimes late into the night. It bugged me, so I brought it up, asked what is up with him. She says he's like a brother to her, nothing more. I trust her, so I let it go, figured she would handle it if it got weird. Did not think I needed to call the dude myself and lay down the she is married line. Thought she had it covered. Day after she drops the break bombshell, I try giving her space, stay out of her way, let her think. But all I see is her on the phone with this guy and her new crew nonstop. Fell off. But I pushed it down, told myself they all know she is married, no big deal. Then a buddy of mine calls, good friend, knows us both, and says he has heard some stuff. Turns out she's been oversharing with these people, telling them I do not meet her needs anymore. Affection, sex, all of it, and saying this guy she is talking to could. Says they have more compatibility, even though she has never met him face to face. I am gutted, like I thought I was doing everything to keep her happy, providing for a family, holding it together. Later that night, I check her phone, call logs, texts, and holy crap, they have been sending explicit messages back and forth, asking sexual stuff, comparing me to him, even getting off together on calls or chats. My stomach dropped. I am crushed. She finds out I saw it all, catches me looking, and says she is sorry, but then in the next breath, she is still worried about this guy's mental state after I caught them. Like, what about me? From the jump of this break, it feels like my feelings never even mattered. I am just trying to focus on our kid to get through the days, coming home to my own place where I pay the bills, and she is openly chatting with him right in front of me. I know she is craving attention, and he is giving it to her, but she does not see me grinding every day as love. I want this marriage to work. I love her, even after this emotional cheating, and we have a kid together, but it is brutal to keep trying when she's on the phone with him all the time, even when I am home from work. Is this my fault she is looking elsewhere? Should I have shown her more love? I regret every time she felt ignored, and I want to fix it, fight for us, but she has no will to try, says I will not change, that she does not love me anymore, that I am not her safe space, but this random guy is. Am I wrong for thinking this is hopeless? Update 1 day later. So it has been a day since I posted, and I did not expect this to get so much attention. Tons of comments and views. Kind of wild how big the internet is. Did not think so many people would care, but thanks for reading what I'm going through. I'm not saying I'm perfect, far from it. Got plenty of flaws I need to work on to be a better partner down the road. Reading what you all said, I see now that just providing is not enough to keep a family tight. There's more to it. I wish I had done more to make her feel special, chased her like she wanted. I get that she was missing attention I was not giving her. She has this mindset now that I cannot change, that I do not have it in me to meet her needs, and she does not feel any romance for me anymore. Hurts to hear, but it is what it is. At this point, like a lot of you pointed out, there's only so much I can do. I have to focus on my kids' safety and keeping my own head straight. If I cannot respect myself, how am I supposed to be there for her? Gotta stand up and say if this is what she wants, fine, but it means we are not meant to be. Does not wipe out the good times we had over 7 years. Just means it is over. My priority now is our daughter and my own well-being. Gotta keep it together for her. Started going gray rock with my wife. Just ask about the kid when I am at work, nothing else. Talk to my boss about cutting hours, down 8 or 9, depending if I stay late for customers since I am in sales. Reached out to a few lawyers too, gonna call them soon, get some advice, figure out what to expect. We'll keep you posted if this still matters to anybody. Thanks for the comments, and the sympathy means a lot. Quick heads up, got screenshots of her messages and call logs, timestamps how long they talk. I'm a main account holder on our phone plan, so I always have access to that. They are still calling and video chatting. I am just letting it pile up for more proof. The messages are rough, explicit, way out of line. Have not read them all, but since I checked her phone that first time, she changed the passcode. Now, I am relying on Discord on her computer. Snoop when I can grab what I need. Her family knows everything. Does not get why she's so into this guy. But she's trying to flip it, saying I cheated cause of some marks she does not remember giving me. I am up at 5 a.m. doing dishes if the kid wakes early. Suddenly that is suspicious? Just her dodging blame again. I would take a polygraph right now to shut that down. Update 4 days later. So it is 4 days later, January 28th, and a lot has happened since my last update. I'm focusing on my mental state and making sure my kid gets all the love she deserves. Been hitting the gym, come home, shower, hang out with her, and my soon-to-be ex-wife leaves her computer sitting there. She is on the phone with her friend group, and I see messages popping up, linked from her phone to the screen. It is a bunch of nasty stuff, saying I'm trying too hard to win her back, that I went to therapy, and it is cringe, laughing about how she is ignoring me because she does not want me around. I'm not doing this for her. I accepted it is over, just want to be the best dad and figure out co-parenting. For her to act civil to my face, but trash me to them and this guy. Calling me her ex already, I lost it. I confront her, say, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to therapy just to check a box. Tell her there was no saving this from the start. If she wants to be with this dude so bad, go leave. She stepped out on our marriage, our family. She can pack up and get out by the end of February, but the baby stays here. She asked if she can visit, see her kid. I say yes. She is her mother. Just let me know when. I want her to get that I am her father. She is her mother. End of story. She agrees. Says she will be out of my hair soon. Says all this while on the phone with her new babe. Wild. Not trying to be a pushover. Enough is enough. Still talking to lawyers. But she seems ready to let it go. Might not even need one. Still doing my due diligence to protect me and my kid. Divorce papers are filed. Custody agreement too. She is leaving next week, head first into this guy. Had the nerve to ask if she could get birth control through my insurance. I said no. She wants it for him, not our family. He is getting a place, and she is driving out there. Nuts, but we are set on the kid stuff. Her family is disappointed, frustrated, but she will not hear anyone out. Only listens to him and her crew now. Hope she finds what she is chasing. If it crashes, she is not coming back.